Hey guys, guess what? It's Angel and you're watching my latest video. Today I want to talk to you about something called a mixed episode. Excuse me. What is a mixed episode? A mixed episode is when you are experiencing hypomania or mania and depression at the same time. Does that sound awesome? To the person that is experiencing it, it sounds really, really uncomfortable. So, just to explain it a little bit more, if you are not very familiar with what mania or hypomania is, sorry, my voice is not fully recovered from a cold. So mania or hypomania, and even like it can include a mild form of hypomania, is when you are feeling euphoric, or it can be when you are having a form of agitation or irritability or anxiety. That can be up here on the bipolar scale, would be up in the manic, hypomanic, or mild hypomania. And on the opposite side, down here on the bipolar scale, is depression. And depression is, for me, depression starts out in a physical way, where I get body aches and it kind of feels like a really bad flu. I feel like somebody's somebody's really just pummeled me, and my body aches, and it's really hard for me to get out of bed, and in some cases I can't get out of bed. And for me, that's how depression starts. And then after a few days, I start getting really sad and angry because I'm feeling like garbage. And for other people, it can just be sadness, and maybe they don't have the physical symptoms, they just have the sadness. So a mixed episode is when you're experiencing both of those things at the same time. And I wanted to make a video about it because it's something that I have been experiencing for the last 2 weeks, I guess. It's actually a really uncomfortable feeling. And it's, for me, the euphoria is not really there. I mean, I guess I've had it a little bit, but for the most part, for me, in my episodes, I have more the agitation, the irritability, and definitely the anxiety, where I just feel like mostly I feel right on the edge of where even the little, if things are really quiet and then all of a sudden there's like a noise, I'm really jumpy. So I'm super anxious, and also my OCD has really kicked into overdrive. So that's uncomfortable in and of itself. And then the depression is there, where for me right now, it is the physical part. It is sort of hard for me to get out of bed. So for instance, with my new medication, I'm waking up early, which is fabulous. But then I'm laying there. So for instance, this morning, I woke up at 8, but I laid in bed until 10:30. And a lot of it was because I thought, what am I going to do with myself, and what am I going to do with my day? Because I was feeling sort of depressed, but I was also a bit anxious. So today I'm experiencing a mixed episode. So why am I filming a video if I'm having these thoughts? Well, I'm also feeling a bit creative, but it's easier for me to address things sometimes if I am feeling or experiencing what I'm talking about. So, like, it's not dramatic. Like right now, I'm not having those feelings because the mixed episodes, the things about them is that your mixed episode can come and go. And so it is a uncomfortable feeling, and it's something that is really hard to explain to people if you've never felt that. And so I wanted to talk about it. What are ways that I cope with a mixed episode? A lot of people, sorry, I'm looking a little ragged. There are many ways that people cope with mixed episodes. So they may drink or do drugs. They may, they may work out a little too much. They may overspend. They might, what else is another one? Be sexually promiscuous. Like, those are ways that people cope. And that is mainly coping with, like, the hypomania part. Depression, the way that people cope is sometimes they overeat or they don't eat at all. They can't get out of bed. They are depressed and they might hurt themselves in some way. So there's a lot of different ways that people deal with, I guess I should do it this way, with the different parts of on the bipolar scale. So mixed episodes can actually be quite dangerous for the person that is experiencing them because, number one, when you're experiencing things on both parts of the scale, like, you don't really know what to do with yourself. And that's really how it feels. You feel very uncomfortable in your own skin, and you feel like for me, I feel like I want to jump out of my skin. I want to climb the walls. I want to just run and get away, or get in the car and just drive. So it's a very intense feeling, and it also is something that it's hard to describe to others if they've never felt it. And your depression, like, sometimes the depression can be intense to the point that you just are laying there and you're feeling numb. And when I say numb, what I mean is, like, you can feel numb to the point where, let's say you just won $1 million and you're so numb that you really don't care. It doesn't change your mood at all because, okay, you won $1 million, but you're not feeling anything. So you're like, oh great, that's awesome. I won $1 million. I'll get to that later. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things where you're just numb, and nothing is going to change that. So I wanted to get on here and make this video mainly to express what I'm feeling right now and to reach out and to make a connection with you guys. Also, I wanted to, to put up some content for you, and also to put something out that if you're watching this and you're not someone that deals with a mental illness, but you're interested to know what it is like to deal with a mental illness, hopefully this is informative to you. So the other thing is, I would love some input from you guys. I would love to see your comments. I'd love to know what you do to help cope with your, what is your coping skill? Maybe is it something positive that you could add to the discussion? And for me, like, the way that I cope is not a positive way to cope. I shop when I'm having an episode. That's what I do. I try to keep myself out of stores, but the bad thing is you can shop online, and we're Amazon members, so that's not very helpful, especially with my OCD, because I can be depressed and in bed, but up here is very active. Like, especially with my OCD, I've got ideas. Like, I'll focus in on something that I think that I need. Like, my latest focus was I wanted a gold ring because I thought, like, I was obsessed with the thought of wanting to wear mixed metals. I wanted to have, be able to wear gold and silver at the same time. And so I had an idea about a specific type of ring that I wanted, and I wanted it to be gold. And so for the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've been searching and searching and searching up until 3 o'clock in the morning, searching and searching. And that is my negative coping skill. But that's one of the things that I do to cope with hypomania when I'm experiencing that. And because I've been in a mixed episode, I'm up here, but I'm still down here. And in the meantime, I'm feeling very uncomfortable about it. But that is what it is, right? So anyway, I know this video is short, but I just wanted to be able to come on here and just communicate with you kind of what's going on right now. I wanted to also say hello to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And to everyone that's watching this, there's a little thumbs up or thumbs down below. Please click the thumbs up if you like this video and let me know how I am doing. Happy New Year, guys. It's 2020. You might be watching this a year later or whatever, but anyway, welcome to the new year. With that, I want to wish you guys, I want to say, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great week. And until we talk again, bye.